I know this man that lies so much. When he calls his dogs don't even come. I've been eating strawberries until I'm about foundered. We found this terrapin in Granny's garden and it's been eating her beans, so now we're gonna relocate it. Everybody's gonna be like, why are you holding it all jacked up? Because I don't want to be bit. I don't want my hands anywhere near his little face. We'll relocate him, say good turtle, and walk away.
That's right.
Yeah. The neighbor boy come up here the other day and he didn't say pea turkey. He just walked around the yard and left.
No, I can't go on Thursday because I have to carry Granny to the doctor.
Before I had to leave to go on my trip, I flew into making a whole bunch of jewelry. How are you doing today?
I'm as well as common.
I saved gobs of zenith seeds last year. Justin Metcalf thinks he has the gnawingest dog. Well, he hasn't met Olive yet. She chews on everything.
Last winter, we had all kinds of rain, but even though it was cold, we didn't have any much snow at all.
I got up yesterday and I decided that really I was just feeling fair to middling. Katie is coming home today and she is somewhere atwixt Chattanooga, Tennessee and Brasstown, North Carolina.
When Corey and Katie was little, they were mean as striped snakes. Does that mean they were really vicious and brutal? No, it just means that they were mischievous and always into trouble.
I used to work with this guy that made Applejack in the fall of the year every year, and he had a whole lot of friends.
She told me this big story about what she'd been doing and I said, that dog won't hunt. I know that ain't true. When I was out west, I found a lot of rocks, you know, like agates and jaspers and quartz and such.
Come rest a while. Sitting's cheaper than standing.
The other day we were looking for the TV remote and we couldn't find it, and I told Austin I ain't got no idea where it's at. Sometimes when I'm outside and it's real hot and I'm working in the garden, I stand up and I think to myself, I'm just gonna fall out.
When I was a little boy, I'd stay at my Granny Bonnie's, and she'd make a pallet and a floor for me to sleep on.
When Katie and I were little, we would make any kind of gum that we could. We liked to make a mess and make Mom clean it up. If anybody out there needs some jewelry, you just give me a holler. When Olive misbehaves, it makes me fly mad.
When Katie went out west, she had to get a fancy go-poke to put all her stuff in.
If I don't have any breakfast or lunch, I start to feel a little bit peaked.
I've been getting ready for a big rock sale and I am totally wore out.
When I was about 11 or 12, 13 years old, something like that, I was always charged with taking the least ones outside and entertaining them. If it was during the summer, I would take them to find jewelweed and teach them how to touch the little pod and then watch it explode.
I went plumb to the gap of the mountain and I took my guitar with me to play myself a song.
He lives down there below Clay's. You know that first little Narrey road you see going in down there towards the river? If you follow it all the way to the end, that's where he lives.
Did Katie tell you she needed you to get something from the post office?
No, she didn't name it to me.
When people find out I'm from Appalachia, all they want to talk about is Peartening juice. I don't know anyone who makes Peartening juice. I found this big outcrop of quartz in the creek, but I fooled Katie up and told her that I got the rocks from the store for her birthday.
It's rained so much this weekend, the creek is slap full.
Lost him, and probably didn't even realize I'd lost him and just made more. Saved him. How hard is it to pick these out? Katie's coming home today and she is somewhere atwixt Chattanooga and Murphy. That should have been Breasttown, but I live in Murphy. I was down, I don't know what I'm going to say.
Okay.